No, Joe, shut up, Yaku. Hello, everyone, Yaku. Empire, you did it accurately. Yeah, you did it accurately. Empire, you said, right when you match one of the grandpa in the Book of Law, his left hand, yep, you robbed him. Empire, because you're a real god. Dragon Nation, yeah, that's true. 3-head and 5-headed cobra. Yeah, that's true. Empire, when you robbed him, it's because his offspring was raided in 1700s, yep, and passed away 1700s, Pi. 1760, yeah, 1760, yep, that's when he passed away. Him came back down. He's a New Zealand, yep, European type, but really it's a New Zealand white type. And then his mom was 415,000 years ago. Yep, to 2024 year today, his mom reached same status as Jerusalem, Middle Eastern grandma, and that's when they're immune. But the grandmother lies to them. Yep, they're more harlots. But yeah, that's true. And it is very graphic. When he came back down, Pi, he smashed 18 saucers in human mode. Look at you, Pi. Bone emulation, you smashed 8,000. Pi, that's true. And Pi, your real God nations, of course, your spinal cord DNA works. Pi, duh. It is graphic, Pi. So you matched him. He crushed his left hand because theft. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And Pi, you said 2 hours later, you beam, and then your left hand is glowing blue, but it's darker blue. Yeah, it's darker blue. And that's why people cry, Pi. When you did that, you cut, you notice. They scream because they see a symbol. Yeah, they see a symbol crush them. Yeah, that's true. 8 hours later, they make fun of you, Pi. You said, because you're King Cobra mode, of course, after you consume their spinal cord through the anal, Pi, up to the spine, intestine to the spinal cord, you match the hardness and then the speed. The atoms appear, and Pi, that's when he said, Pi, you said you match the speed, don't cry, your throat gets harder. And that's true. 2 hours later, look at what happened. I told Chinese and Chinese, Pi, first time, Pi, you succeeded, and then you laugh, and then when you're done rendering the stowaway, Pi, you said, yeah, you did your dragon move, mirror move, Pi. You matched his speed every time you gain speed from him because you can drain the metal, you have the atoms from him, and then your nervous system get bigger, yep, the supercharger. Nervous system gets bigger, harder, and poison, retinas get harder, that's true. And you match speed, but 2 hours later, graphic, your skin is able because the metal chip you install hardens your skin. Yeah, that's true. And then, yeah, you match the speed, you heal fast enough, that's true. 2 hours later, they didn't want to verse you, Pi. Yeah, they didn't want to verse you. A plus, Pi. I saw 5 faggots, didn't believe Pi. You pulled out 2 blue swords too, and they fear you. Yeah, that's true. And then your ultimate sword was the green sword, but never again did you tell them that you have to murder the father, yeah, of the technology owner. That's true. Those are ancient Palestinian, 2 million years old. You theft their green ray tech sword. 2 hours later, Middle East but Middle East is dirt. Yeah, it's dirt. Their own woman brought down those type of husbands only to loot and gut them on earth. Yeah, that's true. And they were gutted right there in the 1700s, and he passed away right there 1760 at 60. He was on earth for 4,000 years. Yeah, that's true. He was from the grandpa in the Book of Law. His grandpa's symbol actually fucks up the one below him, and then that one has a son that quarantined and wrote the Book of Law. That's true. 2 idiots, yeah, 2 idiots laughed with you. And he said, Pi, you said you saw him in spirit form, you're lucky, Pi. You captured him and you enslaved him, you studied him. His bone DNA match, after you fed your white god, a stowaway god, Pi, to him, his brain tissue healed at level 3, and then it impressed you. Yeah, that's true. He never dies, but right afterwards, Pi, you match, and that's why gods hate you, Pi. That's true. Có bị lên kia tổng ta Pi. Có đa lỗi sự, có đa lỗi sự. When you absorb the African, of course you're level 2, Pi. But it is graphic, because right afterwards, they came back down and they fought the Middle Eastern branch, because they know those are cutthroat, yeah, those are scum, yeah, that's true. Right afterwards, go balk, yeah. When the time called for no looting and to behave like a human god, them didn't do it, yeah, they looted, yeah, they looted. And they were pirates, yeah, they're pirates, that's true. Right when you got it, had it, Pi. Right when your sun gods had it, you figure what they're really running on, Pi. Thievery, yeah, thievery. And then, Pi, you said every time they theft, they didn't tell you you won, Pi. They only theft from African because they're wealthy, yeah, that's true. Matching tech, yeah, that's true. And Pi, you said you won. But 200 trillion years later, graphic scene. I was came back down and laughed and wrote, but he said, if you still have him, yeah, you drew his symbol out accurately on the internet, but if you still have him, you're smarter than me. And he smashed the head of a New Zealand type white god. Yeah, that's fine, 100% is dude. And then those are, separated from his family branch. Yeah, that's fine. And it's very graphic. They wrote, Paisa, you're the only legendary war god that matched performance, but deadly, yeah, deadly, that's true. And even in the beginning, you're only 70 days slower than had it. That's true. Yep, they saw you murder the Thai gods in Thailand. 100%, that's true. Yaka. And that was only science mode. Yeah, bone emulation mode. When you're back to full god, graphic. Yep, graphic. 2 hours later, they knew it. On Earth, you don't want to pierce full god because there's certain rays that pollute the brain tissue. Yeah, that's true. And didn't have the correct technology installed. Yeah, that's true. And 2 hours of you fucking puking. You learned his language and then you studied and then you knew why he came back down. Because he's looking for you. Yeah, they were looking for you. Because they knew it, Yep, you theft something from their grandpa and it means their grandpa was once full human. That's 100% true. And your dragon molecule picked up on it. That's true. I told Daz by so. All Patrillion showing up by a match, but I saw your first son, his left arm turn off. Yeah, right afterwards, it turns off, and then he clones from the right to the left, and then beams, and then he's in infinity. Yeah, that's true. And then they never told you, you match, but 400 trillion years later, graphic, he saw you murdered that African stole away. That's true. And then he knew it, Yep, you matched their speeds 200 days faster. Yeah, that's true. I told Danny, so, có muốn cho một quả đèn đầu tua nè nửa đà ni số đó nửa chẳng bộ đu luôn nữa nửa đà ni số có chọc đi bay đó chỉ có chẳng thiết đi đó chỉ có chẳng là phải có speed hello chỉ một limit. Yeah, there's no speed limit for ancient DNA. That's true. 2 hours later, you beamed the African grandpa, and then you did the dance, and then you absorbed and possessed him, and then right there, you matches the new speed because you pull it from Egypt metal. Yeah, that's true. 2 hours later, you get their new speed. That's true. And then it's very graphic, you said, you went to near level 1, but then you didn't dare because you knew the real level 2 metal you gained, but you printed it into shatters. Yeah, that's true. But it's about 7 trillion times before it shatters. Yeah, that's true. Lucky chapler, you said. Told Nani, họ go parry out. You can parry their swords and stuff, but it shatters like glass. Yeah, that's true. And then you said near 19 trillion. Yeah, 19 trillion times. But simply pull out 2 new swords instantly out from bots instantly. That's true. Same grade level. Yeah, same performance. That's true. And you didn't lag, but 4 milliseconds and you felt skin missing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good. I saw what had is it. You said, what the fuck are those? They're not ancient. Yeah, got them. Yeah, 100%. Yes, do. Yes, me do. Yeah, good. He is lying to you, I saw you match, but 9 hours. 100%. That's true. Yeah, good. You said you versed all of those in Persian stowaways, and you match. But there was a warning for me, never sell my tech. Yeah, me never sell your technologies. That's true. Yeah, good. No sell. Yeah, good. Me not sell. Yeah, good. You said, when you left it, I saw your right eye, real. Left eye's elixir, but infinity. Yeah, that's true. I saw you build the Milky Way, you fly a solar system, you flew right back into the Milky Way. You didn't die, you let the first royalty have it, and then you gain this whole tech in the solar system. That's true. 2 hours later, you manufacture the orbs accurately, and then your DNA and the orb DNA same, You can build, 3D things, objects, and DNA outside of the Milky Way, and it doesn't die. Yeah, it doesn't die, it doesn't rip, it doesn't rot. Accurate. 2 days later, idiot committed suicide. Yep, it committed suicide right there in the saucer. He said, what the fuck? Now we're a bunch of fucking war gods with no home. Yeah, that's true. Hey, someone said, right when you came back down to America, I saw your shoulders and your legs missing for a few months. Yeah, that's true. Because you're healing. Yeah, you're healing from building that second solar system and surviving. It is graphic. Yep, you did it again. Yeah, you did it again. 100%. Yes, me too. Oh, do Donnie say yeah, do Donnie up. I said right afterwards, pie. You don't kill your cobras, but they kill their cobras because they know instantly if you don't kill it, the cobra will absorb it. And then you pie, you possess your cobras because your grandpa designed they accurately. Yeah, that's true. 2 hours later, basically, no one to get in a yaho thing. Yeah, that's true. Because if you don't do that, they feel the need that they can destroy the second solar system. They shout and the sticks burst by. Yeah, that's true. 2 hours later, so Tolan Chigo, yeah, Tolan Chigo Tokiana. He said, you see what happened? He said, why are sticks important? Because every molecule has a stick and an atom, an orb, those tiny little circles, and then it comes an atom, it becomes real. Yeah, that's true. Pai said, 400 trillion years later, they're lying to you. Yeah, they're lying to you. They saw you harvested another New Zealand type, and then you learned the truth by that was the downgraded version, and then they have no turbo boost. Yeah, they have no turbo boost by. Yeah, that's true. Those are level locked like Allah. Yeah, that's true. That's when you know Egypt did that to Middle East. But yeah, that's true. But they're able to bend, exercise, Yoku, become aerodynamic, and render their molecules around you. They apply, they render and they pull. You do that too, but it's graphic. Yep, I do that too. It's true. Because when Pi's doing that, Pi's turbo DNA is lagging, and it's rendering the field. Yep, real time, and then you get real speed. Pi, yeah, that's true. Right when the cell is done rendering, the metal becomes a new speed, and then it's like that for 37 days. Yeah, that's true. And then you didn't lag, but 20 hours of fighting Pi, people cry Pi. They saw you never die. And then you theft from ancient Sumerian 3 days. You absorb their intestine DNA and you match their speed for 3 days. And Pi, every time you do that, you save and then you gain. Yeah, you gain. That's true. It is graphic. You lie, babe. Pi, yeah, you lie. I know you matched them in old tech too. That is a liar. He says, yeah, he has a turbo mode. He makes fun of me because he's not dice. Yeah, he's not dice. That's true. He wasn't boy, y'all good. Pai let đà cao sơ ya let đà cao sơ mi tu có lucky lu touch mo có tua zhe kai tao tong jay ya tong jay and Pai is smart. Yeah, you fucked up his throat. Yep, you fucked up his throat. So he has to run everything through metal emulation. You can detect and match Pi out through brain elemental elixir. 100% yes, me too. You did it accurately. Yeah, you did it accurately. If you didn't fuck up his throat, his brain heal, he would have went 40 times faster, and you would have been butt naked. Pie out. That's an optimized three. Yeah, that's true. Right when you matched the African pie, he shouted, and pie, he whooped your butt for 80, 70 years, pie. You didn't get to leave the building because you're the only one with hands and weapons. And then pie, yep, you were flying around him. You absorbed his elixir, brain elixir. You matched his speed, but he hated you. Yeah, he hated you because you turn on a scar mode like African pie. Your scar mode works Pi up, and right afterwards Pi you match his speed, but it is graphic. Yeah, it's graphic. Because right afterwards, yeah, you decided to end him because you matched his hardness. Yeah, that was true. Because anymore he was gonna kick your butt. The next round was gonna be 800 years. Yeah, around 800 years. And Pi didn't want to wait 800 years. That's true. You locked him in the metal building. Yeah, that's true. There was no way he can smash out because he'll die in black space. That's true. And the Paisa, every time you did that, you left the building. Graphic, chapla. You did that for nearly 900 trillion times 800,000. Yeah, that's true. Before you harvested him to render him into a spirit. And Paisa, when you did that, works. When you killed him, yep, you resummon him as a spirit, and then you have all his superpowers. By abilities, 100% as we do. 2 hours of you beaming him from your magic wand and brain elixir. He appears, and then you dance around him, and you fly around him, and you gain speed. That's true. 8 hours later, Paisa, the most evil is you, because two heroic African gods lied to you, Pai. You did it through emulation. Yeah, that's true. Brain, human brain, god emulations, Yaka, fluid DNA, and Pi light element, that's true. You didn't die, Pi, but 4 hours later, you hate your red skin. You hate your red skin, but that's all you have. Yeah, that's true. That's fine, yeah, Yaku. And they make fun of you, Pi, because Chinese knew That's how the Iran mummy used to fight. Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, probably two other nations fight that way too, and they never tell you that mold is not sold anymore. Yeah, that's true. Yes, that's true. It is graphic, but you match the speed, but right afterwards you heal fast enough so they didn't complain. Yeah, that's 100% true. The first round you versed the real Persian guy by he wrote, yeah, me didn't chop you all up because I know you can match my healing rate. 2 hours later went into 4,000 years and you match. Yeah, that's true. That's when there was no more complaint from war gods. Yeah, that's true. 8 idiots didn't believe you, Pi, that you versed somebody with swords and you survived. Two others committed suicide. 2 days of fighting, you learned something, Pi. Yep, you fast enough, the microchips fast enough. But don't ever cry, Pi. Yep, you have the correct god tech from human mode. Yeah, that's true. There's no more other yellow gods willing to downgrade and try it again. Duh. That's true. And then you can't be immune. Yeah, you can't be immune to rays. Only Pi. Yeah, only Pi. 2 hours of him chopping up you in the head. Yep, you didn't glow any color and he left you alone. Pi. Yeah, that's true. No, that's when he says Pi, your head it equivalent. Yeah, that's true. I told Donnie is up. Pi. Got down a lot. Good. I thought that 70 trillion dead per second, Pi. And then you flew around and then he laughed. He said, that's pretty similar. Yeah, that's pretty similar. Yeah, that's true. I told Quagga Pi. Me too, Pi. When you went to real level 2 and 3 modes, Pi, you did 900 trillion times. 80,000. Yeah, 80,000, that's true. And then in the end, about 80 billion times that, and you didn't even die, Pi. You scared the shit out of Jerusalem. Yeah, I told Donnie, told about Allah is about 2 days lower. Yeah, that's true. I told Donnie's me too, Pi said. But those quarantine sectors are, yep, nothing but junkyards in jail now. Yeah, that's true. And then Pi went to the new, yep, space stations. And Pi even built 20 billion new space stations. Yeah, that's true. Pi had to, yeah, Pi needed to. Pi has a lot of new white nations under Va. And then Pi has a few good Anunnaki White Hawks Pi kept. And they get about 10 new space stations from Pi. Yeah, Yokka. And they're the legit ones. The other ones that's left, they have like 5,000 bootleg ones that, yeah, Pi take back because those are Pi's grandpa's, yeah, space stations and countries up there. Yeah, you didn't die. Yeah, you didn't die. He knew it. They robbed you and they let you live because you're a proper guy. Pi, yeah, 100% that's true. I told you, I got that Pi, 都不处理像Pi said. 下路的好多用了 yeah, right there, seven-headed cobra bows down. That's true. And he makes fun of you, Pi, because Pi, Cambodia was way poor. They only have one grandma, and then they lie. Yeah, they lie. They have one grandma, and then they have a grandpa, and then they have 4 royal members. 2 are dead. There is only surviving 2. Yep, two are dead, 2 are alive. That's true. You met the last 2, and then you theft his 7-headed cobra, and then he has no more. Yeah, Yaka. All his sons didn't dare return with the cobra. Yeah, from their branch DNA. That's true. From their symbol. Yeah, Pi, you're smart. 4 hours later, you theft it because you own Southeast Asia. That's true. Because if Pi didn't do it, what him was gonna do was thieve Pi's 5 head. Then yeah, and Pi fucked him up, and Pi turned his into a spirit. Duh. 2 hours later, after you nerfed him, you let him live up there. But graphic, him's only a regular human god afterwards. Yeah, that's true. I told Quagga Pi, 4 billion years they knew it. Yep, they're poor Cambodian root. Yep, that's all they have. Yeah, that's all they have. That's true. And then the Hogs. Yeah, the Hogs. Pi wasn't evil. Yeah, Pi gave them a son. Yeah, a son from Malaysia. That branch Pi didn't want back because that motherfucker, he did something. Yeah, he did something to Pi's tech, and Pi's pissed. Pi was stuck on Earth for a few years. Yeah, that's true. Oh no, yeah, that's the only bitch that Pi didn't want to see no more. And then Pi, you won. Yeah, you won. Graphic, Chapla, Pi said. Right when you left that Asian nation, you knew. Yeah, you knew Pi, y'all could. Right afterwards, Pi's going to look. Oh, yeah, you almost died, Pi. Yeah, y'all could. 仲在啲啲批食嗰噃，老婆個廿被睇睇，老婆個廿被睇見未㗎？ And you were stuck there about 4 months. I had 4 months in Thailand. Flew back to your devices in America, and you rebooted into your white ray, and then you heal. I have 100% this video. Graphic scene. 2 hours of you healing, and then you piss. Yeah, you piss. The fucking retard. You have to try to theft Pi's bot, robot. Tech impossible. Yeah, that's true. Kid, every time Pi went to your nation, Pi reprinted the TT sauce. So yeah, that's true. All that is only clone materials. That's true, and two idiots didn't believe you. 4 seconds later, Lashite, you passed, but 5 hours later, graphic. I saw the grandmother was beat up by the grandpa. Yeah, that's true. And then I know that's the branch that, yep, Cambodian Hawks took, and Pi didn't care. Yeah, Pi didn't care. They didn't even match you, Pi, but his DNA, they opened a portal, Pi. They opened a tunnel to their Milky Way, the second Milky Way that they built for 700,000 years. 7 trillion, yeah, 7 trillion. Times 3, yeah, times 3. And then him passed away, yeah, him passed away, but his son still lived, but they're part Cambodian, yep, that's true. And Pi knew it, yep, they did that to Pi's metal and Pi's spinal cord DNA. Pi didn't care, yeah, Pi didn't care, that's true. 2 hours later, they told Paul, Yorker, yeah, Yorker. Hey, Pi, you said, when you said that, that's why you kept fucking whooping their butts. Pi, yeah, that's true. I told you ด่า你是这样牌头中才个มีตัว牌ก็จะชี้路到后怎样的到家呢เราไม่ใช่牌ก็จะไป路到的ตัว呢比下路到后风了那是ไป路到后直接也直接 and then Pi, the Hawks are still there. Yep, you're dodging. And the grandparent Hawks are there. Yeah, the 3 heads are still there. Yeah, that's true. When you left, you bred enough 3 heads and 5 heads, Pi. That's true. And they didn't die, but 2 hours of Pi, you said 2 hours of your son explaining to you, Pi, you didn't die, Pi, but your second Milky Way still there. Me working on building mine, Dad. Yeah, 100% always is too accurate. Graphic scene, Pi. The most evil is you, because Pi, you were only that fast, so you made it that big only. Look at your son, Pi. He made it like 4 times bigger. Yeah, his second Milky Way, that's true. Very graphic, Pi, you said. Right when you made the Milky Way, the second Milky Way, Pi, it was nearly almost 2 times the size of this one. Yeah, that's true. And Pi almost passed away. That's true. Pi felt the pain. Pi could only keep it open for about 14 trillion. Yeah, 14 trillion years. That's true. Because Pi felt the pain. Yeah, the pain in the bone tissue, the throat area. Yeah, that's true. I told him, Donnie's up, Pi. Oh my God, lucky up, Pi. You absorb and you heal, Pi. Look at him. He felt 2 times that, and he opened it for only 4 trillion years, and he passed away. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's normal. Most human gods. Yeah, that's true. I cheat with a lot of, yep, Cobra buffs. Yeah, Yaku, Cobra, Demon God buffs. Yeah, that's true. I told Das, Pi, told the Pi, got lucky, so. Go about that woodland. Yeah, that emulated, Hawks emulated Pi. And they do the bone cartilage emulation, and then from orbs, yeah, infinity. Yep, that's true. And then they're able to, even at level 20, but they take a whole lot of dragons and hawks and UFOs to build. They have one side of their Milky Way. Duh, it's a lot slower. And Pi, when they built, it was near 80 trillion before they sealed it. Yeah, that's fine, 100%. That's all my Pi. Let's see the 9 trillion. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Pi, the what's that? Do talk, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. No, the what's that? I'm not going to top what trillion. Pain, but yeah. Moka, yeah, Yaku. Don't let that ball truth, yeah, Yaku. And right afterwards, graphic, yeah, they sealed it off. Pi, yep, that's true. I told my son, if you feed that woman, you feed that nation, you dies, then that's fine, yeah, 100% you do. And he is graphic. He knew it. The grandma hog lied to him, yeah, he opened it with his molecule, and then they shout he's in ghoul state, but yeah, he's infinity. And then he keeps sealing, and then right afterwards, they bend the sticks, Pi, and then they bend from his eyeballs. I have infinity, 100% do. It is very graphic right there from his eyeballs, and then brain fluid element, infinity, yeah, that's true. Thấu đá này giờ Pi có giờ có cho nó của ba lư đó là tu sáng nhà là the robot the third, yeah, the robot the third. And that's when you need to make certain the robot is plentiful, yeah. And Pi, you said he smashed all the robot, and he only used one. The robot almost kaboom, and then everything gone. Yeah, that's true. I thought Danny's up. I said, go ball call it to Schweider. Go, my gosh, short Danny's attack. 2 hours of you fighting a Malaysian you knew by Wheel God wasn't anything. Yeah, that's true. Pi lost the first round on purpose. Yeah, that's true. Because Pi understood, don't appear too strong. You need to learn more about that Dragon Nation because they're wealthy. Yep, that's true. And they can't kill you in Balinese grandma's side of heaven. So you stay there, you study them, and then you verse them. Yeah, that's true. Him is not so big. Yeah, him's not so big, Pi. 4 million years later, Pi, you're the only dragon god that matched tech metal, and then you're able to do it, Pi, because you manifest the sticks and the atoms. Yep, and you did it accurately. But 2 hours of creating and synthesizing that, you not fried, Pi. You see your bot smoking, and then you beam to a different bot. Infinity, yeah, that's true. Graphic, chop, Pi, I got you glitched. Especially the bots print 900 trillion infinity before you begin, that's true. And then they simply update, yeah, they update the elixir, that's true. And Pi, graphic seed, I saw you wasted about 20 trillion bots before the solar system's completed. Yep, 100%, yes, that's true. Equal from well, that's true. Because the bots fry, you see a lot of smoke. Yep, that's true. Bezomon, your robot, a lot of smoke and fog, and then they know Pi Yaku. ตัวมีอันใจด้านอีซ่อมีตัวพายไพเสก็มันก็จะ organic พอเราเนี่ยนะเติบโตชินชอบบ้าเลยthat's just that a lot of fancy, yeah, a lot of fancy tech metal, yeah, that's true. That's when it gets iffy. Yeah, what happens if the metal, yeah, the metal dies? Yeah, that's true. The metal turns all black ooze. Yeah, yaku. It turns to black fluid, no good. That's why Pi kept it that way. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Pi said, you know what happened? 4 idiots doubted you. He kept going that method, and he learned the metal fries, and it turns to black fluids. Yeah, that's true. 2 idiots committed suicide right afterwards, and he knew it. He needed to clone his metal and rebeam. Pi up, 100% just do. Wow, Paisen, you fought two of those Egyptians, you passed, but near perfect speed because they spared you. They didn't go full speed. Pi up, 100% just do. Yaku. Yup, you didn't die, Pi. Most graphic and loud, they lied to you, Pi. They know you matched Rio. Rio was not full of it, but you ended about 14 real type. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, protocols. Yeah, that's true. Because they're not retards. They know Pi can beat them. They're not gonna go in. Yeah, they're not gonna go in the space country. Duh. Who's stupid? Yeah, who's stupid? 2 idiots left immediately. And Bison, did you see what he said? Will you match that spirit Pi? You match the spirit male Pi. You learn something. There was another note from you that saved you. He didn't gut you, but he was pretty damn close Pi. He punched right through your chest for being stupid Pi. You didn't understand African spared you and you learned. But 2 hours later, he told you the truth. Never go to his son because he passed away. Pi up, 100% that's true. Well, that's what you get, yeah, for stealing your way into dragons out of heaven, yeah, Yoku. Pi didn't quite learn your language, yeah, Pi didn't study the language. And Pi, you knew, yeah, Yoku. You fucked it up for about 14 months, Pi, yeah, that's true. And then you in African, Pi, you said when you did that, your level is like locked like that, Pi, and then you increase. Theirs, they instantly increase. Yep, that's the truth. 4,000 years later, he's already, increased to the point where you can't match him. The 4 hours went to 7 a few years, and then you matched him. Yeah, that's true. And then right when you kept doing that, Pi, people make fun of you because right after you matched the hardness and the other stress sector that you didn't tell him, his other sons are there, and Pi, you gutted them. You always left an African woman in there and a male in there, an African male, and then they always make more. But right afterwards, Pi, they bred, and then you went in, you gutted, and you King Cobra mode. You kept going, and then you matched Pi. Yeah, you matched Pi. But the funny thing is, when he kicked your butt for 70 years, you knew the truth that they're exponential Pi. They're not linear. Yeah, that's true. Pi, 2 hours, and you knew the answer. Yeah, your linear catches up, but exponential is way faster. Yeah, that's true. 2 days later, Pi, he laughs because he knew you kept absorbing. You cut and you absorb in there like a chicken coop. Yeah, chicken coop, that's true. You kept consuming their spinal cord. Yeah, that's true. And the Pi, you said you didn't die, Pi. But when you matched hardness, he was in there for 4 hours, and then you cry, Pi, because he was extremely violent. When you were stable, Pi, and when your spinal cord is hard, level 3, that's when he liked you. But right when you went to level 2, he screamed because you're lying to him. Yeah, you're lying to him. He says, you're hard enough, you're as hard as me. Why can't you bend and move faster? And then he punched. Yeah, he punched you. That's fine. Yeah, y'all good. 2 hours of you screaming, Pi. You match his speed. Yeah, 100% as we do. Y'all good. I told him though, yeah, Quagga. And Pi said graphic. And the Pi said, you see what Wheel said? You punched him about 600 to 700,000 times, and then he screamed near 180.
Yeah, 180,000 times he screamed. And then he can't believe it. Yeah, you're yellow.
Good. I thought I just told the way in one holding that most of the time, Pi, they beat him only 4 trillion.
Yeah, 4 trillion times per day. And Pi, you're lucky.
You're lucky. And then those two couples, Pi ended them.
Yeah, Pi ended them.
A very powerful voodoo ray straight through his chest.
Yeah.
Pi hovered around him 15 minutes, and both him and his wife passed away.
Yeah, that's true.
The linear voodoo ray beam hit him, and Pi used it. 15 minutes they passed away. You murdered about 20 trillion, Africans and weird mixtures outside, and you flew around.
Yeah, he flew around the space station. 头壳个排个都那个排什么？大家看，那个么呀？摸呀摸。
And then they didn't tell you, Pi. 80 trillion years later, they saw the footages. You survived, Pi, but there was one that was so pissed, he swung and he cut open his slow sun, and he was there.
Pi, yeah, that's fine.
Lots of those types, and that's why Pi went out of there.
Yeah, Pi, get out of there. Those are the real level 3.
Yeah, real level 3. Pi was an optimized level 4. And Pi, you said you didn't die.
Yeah, those are Egyptian ranking.
Yeah, that's true. If you do African Sun God as a 1 Pi, those other things, they're near level 4.
Yeah, level 4.
And the truth is level 7.
Yeah, level 7. Pi knew the truth. Pi, when you began, you was only level 13.
Yeah, 13 African ranking, yeah, around there. And the truth is near 20.
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
He made fun of you. You went all the way to 14 Pi, but 14 is when he punched you.
Yeah, he punched you.
Ranking level 14 to African fathers, and that's when he flew in and he punched you twice, and you knew.
Yeah, you left.
Yeah, Pi left immediately because Pi knew it. That wasn't fast enough to scare him. Those are somehow, he didn't want them.
Yeah, he didn't want them. That's true.
Hey, Pi, go lucky zoo. Yeah, go lucky zoo. 200 trillion years later, that go boy. I mean, to Malaysia, you don't know. When that African Malaysian thing is born, Pi, he is that part African Sun God seedling, and he is powerful.
Yeah, he's powerful. He protects his mom. 2 hours later, you talk to him. Graphic.
Yep. You quarantine one space station for him, and he's still there with his mom. And it is graphic, Pi.
Yeah, his grandpa's still
there. Yeah, that's true. Graphic chopla Pi ladani lolly law. Yeah, ladani lolly law. 28 billion. Got so quanta Pi do. Go bought new law talking the bolo. That's bolo chiga. They need the gayasho. They knew more high new
oh, yeah, when he came, the grandpa came back down to earth. That's when he won the privilege to go back and forth because his little guy is mature.
Yeah, that's true. And then right there, he called his African grandma. They came down from Egypt and they were bartering. 2 hours later, they went back up there and it's graphic. Awesome,
yeah, he beat up his yellow son.
Yeah, that's true. 100% And then he tells you lucky Pi.
Yeah, that's true. I told
Huaga. Yeah, told Huaga. Egypt never told you Pi. Those are definitely graphic.
Yeah, graphics, is it?
我只可以告诉他排那，你去多个，但是你也要被暴露大姐，你也被什么的毒杀，地本个只还里
Yeah, go Johnny got yeah.
I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, because that is law.
Yeah, that is law too. But he's not allowed to fly in the buildings, and so Pi waited for him to fly home.
Yeah, that's true.
And by the graphic, he flew home. Half his gut is missing, and then they heal.
That's true, yeah, because that is from their Malaysian goddess's symbol, so Pi said nothing.
Yeah, that's true. And 2 hours later, he knew it. That's why Pi didn't go and visit him.
Yeah, that's true. So in Chaisu.
It is graphic because Pi, he knew it. Yep, he knew the Dead Sea Scroll still has one of your sectors, 5 of your sectors, Yoko 4. And then he went to Dev 1 and he figured you matched him again.
Yeah, 100% yeah. And Pi is got lucky, chop low. Pi said, let die go so long, your Dead Sea Scroll, that's true, because it's high tech.
Yeah, that's true.
You couldn't even steal German. Yeah, you can't even steal German. Pi has 9 German sectors too.
Yep.
But they're not. Yeah, they're not for human gods. Pi can't even go and live there. That's true.
Hey kid, that's factual. Yeah, that's factual. 2 hours later, they didn't even know. All that's left of German Mother is a bunch of female spirits and male spirits. Yep, inside of saucers, and nobody goes there.
Yeah, nobody goes there. Pi, graphic beginning. You match but 3 hours slower than had it. And then when you get there, 2 hours of being beat up by that African, and pie up. That's fine.
Yep, you lucky, bye.
Yeah, go lucky.